Welcome to Costa Rica. My name is Johnny from Johnny Knows Costa Rica. Today we're going to talk about buying a vehicle in Costa Rica. What are the factors that go into that? It's much different from being an American, come from a market that you can go down and say, you know what, let me look on CarMax or a number of sites to see what my next vehicle is, and you could sell your car today and tomorrow you have a new one because there's such a big selection. In the US, we're blessed to have that with us because of the fact that when you have such a selection, there's a better chance you're going to get a really good car. I'm going to tell you about Costa Rica and how it works here. In my personal experience, because I'm going through it now. I bought a vehicle from my wife's grandmother and we sold it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go down to the dealership, I'm going to go pick out a car, and I'm just going to pick it up tomorrow. To my surprise, I went to go do that and I was buying actually a Toyota. And when I was buying this Toyota, we get through that, okay, and I said, well, how can I transfer the money? Like, oh, no, you're just putting a deposit down right now. I said, what? A deposit? For what? I want to buy the vehicle. Well, it's not here. I said, well, there's other dealerships. Can we get it from another dealership? Well, no, you got to order it. So, to my surprise, I had to order the vehicle, and this particular vehicle is not going to get here until March of next year. So guess what? I'm using a lot of alternative transportation. So I want to tell you, when you guys are coming down to Costa Rica, if in fact that you're going to buy a new vehicle, certain dealerships take longer than others. In Toyota, which is a vehicle here that has a very high resale value, a car that's very, very sought after, and it's pretty reliable from what I've seen here, you have to plan. So you got to plan in the following way. So before you want to buy a vehicle, decide if that vehicle is actually in stock. Don't go through the route I went and go to the vehicle and think, hey, you know what, I'm just going to find the vehicle and it's there. It wasn't. So plan if there's ample amount of time to buy that vehicle, because it's not always available. The other thing that you want to think about is that which vehicle that you're getting. There's three vehicles in particular that do very well here: the RAV4, the Fortuner, and the Prado, and then if you're into minivans, the Hiace. I particularly got the RAV4. It's for what we're purposes for, it works fine. I actually got the 4x4 because you never know. Here in Costa Rica, there's some areas that it's very important, so I highly suggest you get a 4x4. The other thing too is that diesel is actually less expensive than gasoline, and particularly here in Costa Rica, so I highly suggest you get diesel. Now, if you have a bigger family, the Fortuner is another vehicle that's highly sought after, and actually a less of a wait time than the RAV4. You can get it actually quicker. And then lastly, the Prado, which is a vehicle that is a little bit higher luxury than the Fortuner, but it's a lot of governments and vehicles for security. It's a really nice car. Now, I hope this information was helpful to you about buying a vehicle in Costa Rica, especially if you're thinking about getting that Toyota. My name is Johnny from Johnny Knows Costa Rica. Pura vida.